students, welcome back to the social science online class. Okay, today in economics, GDP, gross domestic product, and its growth as an introduction. That lesson we are seeing. In the last class, we saw some the basic of the GDP, and to understand what is GDP, I gave some information in the last class. I think you all remember that. Today we'll move to the next part. Various terms associated with the measuring of GDP. Okay, today we are going to see this topic. We'll see about first what is national income. Okay, national income, it's a measure of total value of goods and services produced in a country over a period of time, which means over a period of time means normally a year. In the 1 year of time, how much output of the value. Okay, so that value calculated as a national income. So national income also known as GDP. Okay, GNP, also known as GNP, that is gross national product. As I already said, this is the various terms associated with the measuring of national income. What are the terms now? That is first GNP, then GDP. This is gross domestic product. Then NNP. This is net national product. Then NDP. This is net domestic product. And then PCI, per capita income, then PI, personal income, then DCI, disposable income, or DI. So GNP, GDP, NNP, NDP, PCI, PI, DI. So these are all the terms associated in the calculating of national income. So about that we are going to see in today's class. Okay, first we'll see about GNP. Okay. So what is GNP? That is gross national product. Okay, what is a gas national product? I already said this national income also known as gross national product. So here the same, what is it? The total value of goods and services, income. Okay, total value of goods and services, the income received now. So the total income calculated in the gross national product. For a better understanding, now you see it includes, for example, C plus I plus G plus X difference M plus NIFA. This is the formula of GNP. GNP is equal to. So what is a C? The C is a gross national product is equal to C plus I plus G plus X minus M, difference between the X minus M, plus net factor income from abroad, that is NIFA. Okay, C, it's a consumption. I, investment. G, government expenditure. and X, this is export, and M is import, and NIFE, that is net factor income from abroad. Okay, so C is equal to consumption, I it's an investment, G is a government expenditure, and export and import, X minus M, and net factor income from abroad. Okay, so what is the net factor from abroad? So here the investment, the Indian what is it? People invested in abroad, in foreign. Okay, so that category come under net factor from abroad. So the gross national product stands the particular 1 year of time, how much value of goods and services, the value of goods and services added in the gross national product, that includes net factor, net income, net factor income from abroad. Okay, so except this we can see this is GDP. Okay, so suppose only C plus I plus G plus X difference M means this is GDP, which means that net factor income from abroad will not add. That's all. Okay, we'll see that. Suppose GDP is equal to C plus I plus G and X difference M, which means everything will include consumption, investment, government expenditure, export, import. This net factor income from abroad, this alone will not included in the gross domestic product. So this is in the year of time, on a year of time, how much value of goods and services produced in a country, that alone calculated in the GDP. For example, now you see in India now, only in the boundary of our India, how much output, the value of output. Okay, suppose Indian business owners, they invested in abroad, so they earned some profit. That money will not included in the GDP, but that money added in the GNP. Can you understand? So this is the difference between the GNP and GDP. Okay. Next, NNP is given. So what is NNP? This is a net national product. So net national product, it's arrived, so making some adjustments. So what is the adjustment now? The adjustment called as a depreciation. Okay. So what is the depreciation now? It's expenditure for maintaining or expenditure for repairing the machines or something. Okay, for example, now you see we bought one machine now. Okay, next to 10 years of time the machine will run smoothly. Okay, 1 or 2 years. Later the machine gets some problem. So that we we called some mechanic to repair that, isn't it? For that we are spending some money. That called as a maintenance. So for maintaining the machine, we spending some more money. Okay, that particular part called as depreciation. Okay, maintaining or else for repairing. So this depreciation will reduce from the NGNP. So the total income including the net factor from abroad that added in the GDP, in the GNP or GDP we subtract the depreciation that called as NNP. Can you understand, students? The same thing will apply for GDP also, that called as a NDP. That is a net domestic product. In the boundary of our country, how much value of goods and services produced. From that, we, subtract the depreciation, that called as NDP, net domestic product. Can you understand, students? So, if you understand the net national product, it's easy to understand net domestic product also. First, you will see gross national product and gross domestic product. The two also the same thing, but only the one difference. Gross national product, it's added the net factor from abroad, income from abroad. That's it. Okay. So depreciation will add in this NDP and NNP. Okay. So GDP minus depreciation called as NNP. GDP minus depreciation called as NDP. Okay. Okay. Next we'll see the per capita income. Okay, per capita income also have a formula: national income divided by population. So this is the formula of per capita income. You see, take it as an example. Now the national income, take it as one country. The country's national income. The country's national income, for example, we take it as 1 lakh rupee. That is the total national income of the country. So population. This is the population, total number of population. Okay. So how much people in that country? All the people will count here. So the total number of population, for example, take it as 100 people will be there in the country. Okay. So you see, the answer is 1000. So this is the per capita income of the country. A single person annual income of the country called as per capita income. Okay, using that also we can identify the country's national income, or else the country's growthness also we can identify using this method. Okay, and another two, that is PI, personal income. So what is a personal income? Personal income, the individual or else the household, the people earning money. So that money calculated here before spent for expenditure. For example, now we are earning money. For that we need to pay the tax, isn't it? The government fixed some taxes. So the money we earned now, so before we pay the tax, the money what is available, that called as a personal income. Can you understand? So personal income before we spend for expenditure, the money called as personal income. The same like disposable income. So what is personal income minus direct tax? After we pay the tax, the money, the household or individual, whatever it may be, they are having money, but the money, especially they are spent it. What type of spending the money is? Especially the tax. After paying the tax, the remind is there no, that called as DI, that is the disposable income. Okay, so these are all the terms associated with the measuring of national income. We will shortly recall all the things. GNP, that is gross national product. Gross national product, that is C plus I plus G, X difference M plus NIFA. Okay, so that is the value of goods and services, or else the amount received in the particular year, including the foreign investments. So that is the GNP. GDP, only the natural boundary of our country, what we earned in the particular year, that alone will come under GDP. NNP is a GNP minus depreciation called as NNP. So for maintaining or for filing these charges, everything will come under this category. So that we need to deduct from GNP, now that is NMP. The same depreciation deducted from GDP, that called as NDP. Okay, per capita income, that is a single person annual income. How to calculate that now? National income divided by population. So we can get the per capita income. And PI, that is a personal income. Before we spend the money for expenditure, that amount or that money called as personal income. And disposal income, personal income minus direct tax called as disposable income. Okay students, so next class we'll see next topic.